Hello, I'm Dr. James Pietrek, and today I want to talk to you about the 5 keys to stopping fibromyalgia pain in its tracks. Now, first of all, I want to say that I'm a chiropractor and I help people with fibromyalgia all the time, but I've likely never met you before, and so there's no way for me to know if you have any pre-existing medical conditions such as herniated discs, advanced arthritis, history of surgery, and therefore steps 1 through 4 that I'm about to give to you could be injurious. That's our disclaimer, but without any further ado, assuming that that's not the case with you, let's go ahead and get into it. The top 5 ways to get out of fibromyalgia pain as fast as possible. So here are 5 things that you can do right now to help to eliminate the pain associated with fibromyalgia. Number 1, go to a health food store, find the turmeric root. You're going to take it home, you're going to smash up about 1/4 of a cup, cut it up, smash it up, and then bring it to a boil with 2 cups of water. 2 cups of boiling water. Once it comes to a boil, you're going to take a towel, you're going to put it over your head and inhale through your nose. Once it's done steaming, you're going to put it back on the stove, you're going to bring it back to a boil again. Repeat that whole cycle, and then once it's cool enough to drink, go ahead and drink it down. Step number 2, with fibromyalgia, we know that as the day goes on, we oftentimes feel more and more and more compressed. The shoulders go forward, the head goes forward, especially if you sit at a desk all day. So a very easy way to counteract that is find a corner, put your arms up just like this, give the touchdown signal, and go in there, lunge forward with 1 foot, and just focus on opening up your chest. You shouldn't feel your shoulders jamming or grinding back in the sockets, but you should feel your chest getting a nice, gentle stretch, the chest muscles. And then the third thing for eliminating the pain with fibromyalgia is I want you to go out for walks regularly, at least once per day. You should be getting a 20-minute walk in. You know, walking is better than running for most people that are beyond, I'd say, age 35, because every time you strike down, you're pounding down, you're putting 3 times your overall body weight into the stride, especially if you're on pavement. But when you walk, you're going heel to toe, and you get this kind of figure 8 thing going, and there's a trickle upward effect on the whole entire spine. But it takes at least 15 minutes to begin to loosen up these vertebrae, which is a tricky area. It's a transitional area where your back curves from this to this in your neck. And so that's why it takes at least 15 minutes of walking in order to have a nice loosening effect on the entire spinal column. The next thing, find your kid's soccer ball made out of sponge that has been left out in the sprinkler a couple of times, or a ball that's similar to this size. You don't want to go any bigger than this. Ideally, actually, it would be a kid's miniature basketball. And you're going to be down on your belly, and we are going to apply a gentle massage to our large intestine, or a colon massage. Okay, a lot of times with fibromyalgia, there's digestive issues. Things aren't moving correctly. All right? So what you do is there's a bony bump here and a bony bump here, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon. You get down in here like this, starts out on that bony part of your right hip first, and you slowly, slowly, slowly move up until the ball touches the bottom of your rib cage right here, and then you go over to the side, and it should be like 1 inch per 10 seconds. I don't have enough time on this video to show you, but you start right here with the ball. It goes up. You're on your elbows and your toes, your knees, and then it goes up into this part of your rib cage, and then you move over like this. Now you shouldn't go on the midsection right here. You should kind of skip over that part because you have an aorta right here, and we want to make sure that we're being safe. We don't want to interfere with the blood flow going down into your legs. So once you get to about right here, go ahead and skip over that right there, get into the rib cage right here. Once you feel that, then you can go all the way down into this hard bony part of your hip. That's going to help to move the digestion, motility, and so that you are eliminating properly and get some regularity in there. Because with fibromyalgia, many times there's an issue there. And then last but not least, if you have fibromyalgia pain, you might think of giving our office a call. You know, I do my work from the top of the neck. If you see the map of all the predetermined tender points of people with fibromyalgia, that's how they diagnose it, they find all these different tender points. Notice that most of those tender points are found in the neck and in the shoulders. Well, when we do our work from the top of the neck, that's the very problem, that's the very area that we're dealing with. Many times the pains that occur in the lower back associated with fibromyalgia are simply the compensations for the structural imbalance that's going on up here. So if you're interested, we'd like to share more with you about our technique and how it's helped a lot of people around the San Diego area reduce their pain associated with fibromyalgia.